Uh, but let's warm up a little bit first. And again, we can warm up either sitting in our chair or standing. And I think I'll stand today. Okay, so have your feet shoulder width apart, bend your knees slightly, and let's just raise our arms up a little bit and push down and back. And raise them up to about shoulder height. Back. And let's reach for the sky. And push down and back. And then let's form the ball on the right side with the right hand on top. And ball over to the other side. Turn your head slightly and rotate the ball. Go back to the other side. Rotate the ball. And we go back over to the other side again, turning your head a little bit more. Go back to the other side. And then turn at the waist 180 degrees. And let's bring the ball to the center. And we'll just push the ball forward. As you push forward, you can shift your weight forward. As you pull back, shift the weight back. And again, remember to breathe while we're doing these exercises. And we're going to spread our wings. Stretch your fingers and relax them. Back to the center. Stretch and relax. We're going to go vertically with the ball. And rotate the ball. And we're going to reach to the diagonal as if we're parting the wild horse's mane or reaching for the peanut butter jar at the back of the cabinet. Back to the ball. Side. And we'll do it a couple more times on each side. So we're standing in place. You can shift your weight from side to side. Just let your arms float down to your side. Relax for a couple minutes. A couple seconds, I should say. We only have so many minutes. Okay. So let's make some big inward circles. Big outward circles, which we will be doing today. As we do the right and left heel kicks. One more time. Arms go down to your side. Just relax for a couple seconds. Okay, so let's go from the very beginning of the 24 movement, and we'll go up to high pat the horse, and then I want to kind of explain what we're doing in that right and left heel kick and boxing the opponent's ears. Okay, so let's go from the very beginning. Again, have your feet shoulder width apart, bend your knees slightly, relax, and step in with your left foot, up to the side, and we're going to open the door. Slowly raising the arms up, bending the elbows, shifting the weight of the left leg, pivoting on the right heel. Okay. And we're going to part the wild horse's mane. White crane spreads its wings. Back a little bit. We're going to go into the brush and push. Turn, look at your palm, your right palm. Steps, brush, push. Turn and look at your left palm. Step, brush, push. And one more time. Half step up. Play the people. And pulse the monkey. Remember to look at your palm first, bend the elbow, step back. Do it on the right toe. Do it on the left toe. We're going to do one more time on each side. Oh, we're going to go into the ward off and grasp the peacock's tail. Pivot and turn and do a ward off and grasp the peacock's tail over on the right side. Into a single whip. We're going to step up into cloud hands. There are 3 steps left. We're going to step to the diagonal. Do another single. up in that single whip, and half step up, turn and look at your right palm. We're going to high pat the horse. Okay, so we ended up at high pat the horse. So from here, we're going to step to a 45-degree angle with the left foot. A big outward circle. We're going to lift up the chin, do the kick, step down. Now we're going to box ears. Okay, so let's just stop there for a second. I looked at all these movements as a formal martial artist. I received my black belt at the age of 50, and now I'm 6, so it's been a while. But I kind of analyzed all these movements after I started learning Tai Chi. And so let's just go from high pat to horse, and I want to explain what we're doing with this right heel kick and boxing the opponent's ears. So we're going from high pat to horse, make a big outward circle, do our kick, you step down, and as you step down, your palms are facing you. You're going to go down the center of your chest. You're going to make a big outward circle. Close the fists. Then we're going to box the opponent's ears. So from a martial artist standpoint, we're not actually boxing the opponent's ears. We're striking your opponent. Remember, this comes out of the martial arts, the combat martial arts. Even though we're doing all these movements in slow motion. But when we step down and box the opponent's ears, you're actually striking your opponent in the temple. Okay? We're going to pivot and turn. And we're going to do the other side. So we go into the left heel kick. Okay. So we did the heel kick. And when you do the kick, at our ages, you don't have to, if you can lift your foot up and do a kick. But you don't really have to do a full kick. You can just step, and I'm going to show my right foot for a second, if you can see that. So as I step, you can just step down on the heel. Step down on the heel of the foot. So here we are, my position here. Step down with the heel, and then as we shift the weight forward, put the rest of the foot down on the floor. So you regain your balance as you box the opponent's ears. So screen. Here we go. Okay, so let's just do that one more time. So from the high pat the horse position, we're going to step with the left foot to a 45-degree angle. And make a big outward circle. And as we make that circle, the right hand is on. We're just going to lift up the chi, lift up the energy as we do the kick. So let's try it. Lift up, kick, step down, arms going to come down, the chest. Make a big outward circle with the fist. Box the opponent's ears. So from this position, we're going to pivot and turn. And as you make the turn, we're going to pivot on the right heel. Shift the weight on the left leg, pivot as much as you can on the right heel. So I just pivot as much as I can, and my foot is almost at a 45-degree angle, my right foot. Then I'm going to pivot on my left toe. So my left foot goes straight ahead. Let's see if we can see this screen. So from here, I'm going to do the right heel kick. Step down. I'm going to box the opponent's ears. Now watch my feet. Shift the weight and pivot. Can you see the pivot of the right foot? Adjust the screen a little more. Okay, so we box the opponent's ears. We're going to pivot on that right heel as much as we can. And then as we shift the weight, we're pivoting on the left toe. I can go back here. I'm going to make another big outward circle. And this time, as I make that outward circle, the left hand is on the bottom. So when we do the right heel kick, the right hand is on the bottom. When we do the left heel kick, the left hand is on the bottom. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so let's go back here. If everyone can see that. Okay, so one more time. Let's do that one more time. Then we'll do the entire form up to that point. So I pat the horse, step to that 45-degree angle, big outward circle, right hand on the bottom as we make that circle. Up, hip, step down, and box the opponent's ears. Pivot and turn, open up the hands. Toe, the left heel kick, then bring your foot back. So this is probably one of the most trying movements of the 24 movement besides the snake goes through the grass. And we will get to the snake next week. Who may not know the entire form, we don't want to do too much at one time. We only have 4 classes in the session. So, so let's go from the very beginning again. From open the door, and we'll go up to the left heel kick, box the opponent's ears, and the left heel kick. Just relax. Remember to bend your knees slightly. And just remember to breathe. Don't concentrate on the movement so much that you're holding your breath and turning blue. So let's begin feet shoulder width apart. In with the left foot, step to the side and open the door. And I'll just call off the movements as we go. I won't talk in between. Start the wild horse's mane 3 times. White crane spreads its wings. Back a little bit. And the brush through and push. 3 times. Play the pipa. Repulse the monkey. We did this 6 times, 3 times on each side. So now we're going to do the ward off and rest the peacock's tail on both sides. Ward off over on your right side. And the single whip. Step up into cloud hands. Another single whip. Step up. Right back the horse. We're ready for the right heel kick. Up to the left diagonal, 45-degree angle. Do the kick. Down. Box the opponent's ears. Turn. All right, so how are we doing on time here? 23. About 7 minutes left. So let's practice the kick on both sides. Box the opponent's ears. One more time. So I pat the horse. Step. Kick. Step down. Box the opponent's ears. Up. The left hand protecting the elbow. So we, and then from there we go into the snake. We'll do the snake next week, next session. So let's do it one more time from the very beginning. Okay, just relax. Remember to bend your knees and breathe. Okay, stepping in. Step to the side and we'll open the door. Park the wild horses in. White the crane spreads its wings. Rush and push. Lay the peepaw. Pulse the monkey. Ward off, grass, peacock's tail. Now ward off and grasp the peacock's tail on the other side. Single whip. Up the cloud hands. Another single whip. Half step up. And pat the horse. And the right hand. Box the opponent's ears. All right, so I think we are just about running out of time. So we only have a couple, about a minute left. So let's just do our longevity Qigong exercise. And here we go. 2 dragons go towards the sea. 2 tigers go into hiding. Soaring up into the sky. Seeking the moon at sea bottom. The abbot lifts the bronze urn. The wild goose lands on flat sand. Elderly monk lifts up the chi, leading away the goat. So that's the first time that I've done the longevity Qigong exercise sitting in a chair, but it can be done. If you haven't tried it yet, give it a shot. So let's do our Tai Chi salute. Make a fist with the right hand. Fist stands for power or strength. Our friendship, and the little thumb is humility. Just place the fist into the palm of the left hand, extend the fingers, and cover up the little hole in the thumb with, in the fist with the thumb, your left thumb. And to show respect for one another, we bow to each other. Pang Yomen, Zai Jin, Pang Yomen, Zai Jin, and Pang Yomen, Zai Jin, which means goodbye, friends.